Hey everybody, it's Nicole coming at you from my craft space. So you know that means it's a DIY. Yes, my first DIY of 2016, and I'm super excited to be bringing this to you today. Now, let me tell you how all this came about. Yesterday, Michael's had a flash sale, 20% off your entire purchase of regular and sale price merchandise, and it was between 4 and 9 p.m. So I went in to see if I could find something that I just could not live without, and unfortunately I didn't find anything that was regular priced or sale price, but I did wander over into the clearance section and I found a lone little straggler of a Christmas item. So here it is. It is a Christmas table runner. It came from their celebrated Christmas Noel collection. It was regularly $14.99. And I got it for $1.99. Of course, you know, all their Christmas stuff went 90% off. So this was only $1.49. Now, being that it's red and Valentine's Day is coming up, you know, my brain started wondering and clicking and all that good stuff, and I came up with a cute little idea, and it is so easy and so simple. And if you have some little Christmas items that you don't mind using now instead of waiting until Christmas, you can do the same thing with it. Really easy. You know, all my DIYs are going to be affordable and easy and quick to make. So we're just going to use a couple of little items that you probably already have and transform this into a nice Valentine's Day decoration. So if you want to see how I make this, stay tuned. Okay everybody, let's get started. Here's the little table runner. We're going to take the packaging off and everything here in a minute. But let me show you what else you're going to need. You're going to need some craft paint, whatever brand of your choice will be fine. This is just some Craft Smart. I think I got this at Walmart. It's like 50 cents or something. And I have it in the color white. Now you can use whatever color you want to use. You can use the glitter paints, whatever, but I just thought this would be really cute to bring in, you know, a nice little contrast for Valentine's Day. You're also going to need some sort of a heart-shaped stamp. Now here's one. This is just an example. I have tons of stamps, but I just pulled out the first heart-shaped one I saw, and I think it's actually fitting for what I'm going to do, because I have sort of a country kind of chic theme going in my kitchen and dining area. So I thought that this heart would be good for that. But being on Pinterest, and you know Pinterest can be your best friend, I came across a little pin of making your own heart-shaped stamp out of the most basic and simple item that everybody has in their house, and that is a tissue roll or a paper towel roll. This is just a little tissue paper roll, and all you're gonna do is just make a nice little indentation, and there you go. There's a heart. You can make it as wide or as, you know, narrow as you want it to be, and I think this is so cool. This is like the coolest thing ever, because you don't even have to go out if you don't have a heart stamp or whatever. You can just make one. Super simple and super easy, and that's what we're going to be doing today. So yeah, and what I like about this also, it's sort of a whimsical little heart. It'll fit with pretty much any kind of decor, you know, as far as the style of it. So really cool, really awesome. So let's get started. Put this to the side. I have just a little piece of paper that's been, or a couple sheets rather, of copy paper. I left my stash of the foam plates that I usually use for paint downstairs, and I was just too lazy to go get it, so we're just going to use this, which is fine. It's not going to bleed through or anything, and I'm just going to put a little bit on here so that we could dab our paint in it, I mean our stamp in it. So let me go ahead and take off all of the packaging on our table runner. And I'm telling you guys, this is like super easy. So what we're gonna do is start at one end. I'm gonna open it up And what you want to do is protect your surface because it is very porous. And I have some old newspaper right here. I'm just going to put this down up under it. There we go. So, yeah, want to make sure you protect your surface. So I'm going to start stamping. Move this down a little bit. Just above the trim or the end of the runner, because I don't know, I may want to do something here on the ruffly edge, but I don't know, it just depends. So I have it down, and I'm gonna go ahead and take my little I think this is the coolest little thing, but anyway, I'm gonna take my little homemade stamp, make sure I get it nicely creased and shaped and everything. Give a nice little pinch. Love that. And then I'm going to take it and dip it into my paint over here. And again, I just have it on some paper. Usually it'll be on a plate or something, foam plate, but like I said, I left those downstairs. So I'm going to dab off the extra so I don't have too much, and then it'll dry a little quicker as well. Make sure I got everything covered, a complete coverage of that shape. Okay, now I'm gonna figure out placement. I want to keep it sort of fun, and for $1.49 paying for this thing, if you mess up, who cares? That's what makes it kind of fun. Okay, so anyway, I'm just gonna take it and just do a little stamp like so, and you may want to go back in and kind of go over your area. That's why I said make sure you get a good complete coverage and kind of work it around a little bit. And that is the cutest little thing. And you can always go in, of course, with a little paintbrush or whatever and go back over if you want more coverage. I'm going to add some more paint over here. And dip and do another one. This is so cool. I like this. And I think we'll start we'll kind of do it random like so. And this is great to do with kids. That is so cool to me. Love this. Okay. Up some more paint and just kind of do them almost like they look like little butterflies, almost kind of floating around. I think that is so cool. And you just continue on and get the desired look that you want. I mean, this is super easy, y'all. Really super easy. And again, like I said, all it is a paper towel roll, tissue roll, it's been folded. And if you want to make sure that this is going to be okay to wash, first thing you probably need to make sure is if you can wash it, which I didn't even look and see. It's 100% jute, so you're going to have to spot clean it. But if you have one that is machine washable, make sure you use like fabric paint or craft paint that's been mixed with a fabric medium, so you can use it as a fabric paint. So yeah, just, you know, do your homework and make sure that your piece is safe to wash. But mine isn't, which is fine with me. This is something that's going to be, you know, seasonal, and I doubt it very seriously if it'll get really dirty. So yeah, and that's it. This is like super easy, y'all. I'm going to do one more, and then I'm going to finish up and come back with the finished product. So yeah, I love that. I don't know what I'm gonna do on the ruffle edge here. If I do something, I'll definitely insert it in the video, but I'm just liking how it's looking now, and once I continue up, it's gonna look really great. So again, I'm gonna come back with the finished product here in a little bit, so stay tuned. Okay everybody, once I finish doing my little stamping and or stenciling, whatever you want to call it. I didn't like the fact that this was not completed or just looked not completed. So I went into my little stash of fabric and trims and things like that. And so I had a couple of pieces of this lace trim left over from something else. I don't even remember what. But anyway, I thought that it would look really cute right at the seam of where the ruffles and the runner meet here at the bottom. So I'm just gonna hot glue this down, and I think that just finishes it off really nicely. And again, it fits my little kind of country chic kind of theme going in the kitchen. So I'm just gonna add a nice little line of glue here and place the trim down. I'm gonna leave a little bit of an edge or an overhang at the end so I can fold it under and have a nice clean edge. So yeah, and when you do this with any project and you're using hot glue, be careful because the glue can get hot. I have like really crafty hands. I'm always doing something, so I'm a little more tolerant to heat than some, but still be careful, y'all. So I'm gonna go on over a little farther and lie that down straight as I can get it. Yeah, when I looked at it, I was like, it's really cute, but it's missing something, and so I started digging. I was looking for a polka dot like ribbon or something, but I didn't have anything, and I wasn't about to go buy anything, and then I stumbled across this lace. So I thought this would be cute. And I think I got this lace from like Walmart. They have like these dollar lace rolls, you know, dollar, I guess they're trim, but it's lace trim, and it's like $1. Not really expensive. So yeah. And I love upcycling stuff, or taking what you already have and giving it a new look. So for just a little bit, $1.49, and then things that I already had at home, I have a brand new table runner, basically. It's unique to me. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, like I said, I left an edge on this side. Hopefully you can see that. And then I'm gonna trim this out a little bit and then fold it under, so when it's on the table, it looks finished. Looks like I'm gonna have to add another glue stick, but we can get this end done. So I'm just gonna fold this over like so. There we go. And it's just a clean edge, and I like that, as you can see. So what I'm gonna do is finish off this edge and then do the other side, and then we'll look at the finished product. So stay tuned. Okay guys, here it is, the finished product on my table. My table's a little long. I have the leaf in it, so the table runner is a little bit short, but it still looks cute. And I just did not feel like struggling trying to take that leaf out of this table. But anyway, there it is with the floral arrangement that I did, and a little napkin holder and a couple of salt and pepper shakers. But I think it turned out really pretty with the lace and the stamped hearts. Love, 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 love that. And the sun is coming directly through that window, so makes it a little difficult to see, but I'm trying to walk around and give you an idea of what it looks like. So yeah, I think it turned out absolutely wonderful, y'all. For $1.49 and a few little items that I already had, I think it looks amazing. So yeah, that's gonna do it. So if you have any questions, like I always say, feel free to leave them below. Follow me on Instagram and on Twitter. That information is below as well. And if you have not already, please subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.